Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of GameFace SFNL Women's Footy Show, brought to you by Bendigo Bank Caulfield Park.
I'd ask you what you got up to this weekend, but I kind of already know.
Yeah, I saw you on the weekend.
It was good. We got to watch each other play footy for the first time.
I was running late for your game. I apologise.
I had the best second quarter of my life, and she comes at halftime.
I'm sorry. I did meet your mum though.
You did.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Rhonda loves you.
You didn't even see my goal, so it's probably as good as like me missing your first quarter. As bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Anyway, so let's have a look at the footy results from this weekend.
Yeah, right. So East Brighton played Lyndhurst this week. East Brighton defeated Lyndhurst. So East Brighton kicked 20 goals, 19, 139. Wowee. And defeated Lyndhurst 1 goal, 3, 9.
So Lyndhurst are having a bit of a bad run.
Yes.
Do you feel like they're
not looking good?
Do you feel like they're worthy of being in Div 1?
I think they. No, probably not. They probably deserve to be there, but I think they've had some bad luck. They've lost, the Western Sisters,
yeah.
And I think, they've just had a big run of bad luck. And I think their grading games pushed them up into Div 1 because they played all the lower teams.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they would have done a lot better in Div 2, but it is what it is, really.
I feel like Lyndale and Lyndhurst should have swapped around.
Yes. Yes, that probably would have been, more fitting, yes.
Yep.
Vampires were too strong for an unmanned Lyndhurst team. Rebecca Halperin kicked 6 goals for East Brighton, and Taryn Hart was best for Lyndhurst.
Oakley District played Endeavour Hills this weekend at their home ground and weren't good enough on the day. Oakley District kicked 4 goals, 9, 33, to Endeavour Hills 9 goals, 10, 64.
That's scary.
Why's that?
Well, we play Oakley Districts this week.
And
that makes me scared.
You lost by the same amount-ish?
Yeah, around the same amount.
Yeah.
So that makes me a little bit scared.
Well, the Mifsud sisters were good again.
Yeah.
So you've got to shut those two down.
Well, especially because Bailey's back now, and Bailey didn't play against us last time.
Yeah.
So that makes me a little bit nervous.
And speaking of the Western sisters, so Alyssa, who came from Lyndhurst, I think she kicked 4 goals for Endeavour Hills. And that's 11 goals in the last 2 weeks.
She's killing it.
Yep.
So we played Clayton on the weekend. We defeated Clayton. So Clayton kicked no majors for the day and 5 points to total their five score for the day. And Bentley kicked 11 goals, 9.75.
So I got down there and watched it. It didn't look as unevenly matched as the score suggests.
No, you know what? I said this to a lot of our girls, and I said it to the Clayton girls after the game. I said they're the nicest team I've ever played. Yeah. They're such a nice group of girls, and they're, the score doesn't do them justice.
You didn't just have a soft spot for Steph?
No, not at all. They're actually a really, really nice bunch of girls. Like, if one of our girls went down for no reason, they'd run over and make sure they were okay. Like,
well, they shouldn't be going down for no reason.
Not no reason, but, like if you got hit hard or whatever. Like, Caddy got absolutely smashed in one of the contests in the air, and the girl that hit her actually, made sure she was all right. But, the score definitely didn't reflect their ability and stuff like that. So kudos to the Clayton team. I can't say that Bentley had any, we had outstanding players, but I think everyone did their part on the day.
Yeah.
I think we finally have started to do what our coach is asking us to do, which is play, laterally and across instead of just looking forward. So it's really good to see the girls actually clicking like that now. But, Clayton have a lot of potential, so they'll be scary for future.
I think watching from the sidelines, Crystal Lee Davies, is that her name?
Yeah.
She's great with
She loves a snapshot.
She does.
Loves a snapshot.
She kicks and hopes, but
I honestly do not think I've ever seen her kick straight in front. She runs diagonally for, the point post and just snaps it because she loves it.
It looks like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, no, she never misses, so it's good for us.
Yeah, definitely.
No one else can kick that shot.
I think Jessie Collins was the best on ground for Clayton as well. Yeah. So Division 2, we came up against Murrumbina on Friday night at our home ground.
Still can't believe you drew.
I know.
God, it was scary in the last, all screaming from the sidelines. Come on!
Another 5 seconds, I reckon.
All you had to do was rush it. All you had to do was rush it. But we were lucky to draw. We were a goal down with 2 minutes to go. Yeah. So we kicked that goal in the last couple of minutes, and it was a very evenly matched game. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I feel like they might have had a couple of their ones plays drop back.
Yeah, definitely they did. But you know what? That's kudos to you because that means you can, take them regardless.
Yeah, but it was a good game. couple of injuries, I think, on our end. Yeah.
I heard you guys were dropping like flies in the
I'll
first
talk
quarter.
about them in the fine segment. Because I've copped a fine for hurting one of my teammates. But
Best on Morty?
Best on ground for us was Slater. She kicked 3 goals and
She played a terrific game.
Yeah, she was just dominant across the ground.
She was,
I popped in at number 2 Posse again.
Even though you hurt Megs?
Even though I hurt the captain.
Got a bit of a ball of the face?
Yeah, got a falcon. Gave away a few free kicks. But I reckon I got more free kicks paid for me than I got.
That's the half of the game I missed.
Exactly. The amount of tackles I laid in that second quarter. Geordie, I'm really disappointed.
I'm sorry.
And third and fourth is a notable best ons as well for our team. So you've got Emily, who I mentioned last week, is our ruck, who's 4th ever game playing footy.
She was unreal.
And then 4th was Hannah Peters. So she's also a brand new player of footy this year.
Mm-hmm.
Never played footy before. I think she comes from a netball background.
Okay.
So both of those girls have, after the grading matches, so the 4 games we've played in Div 2, have got best on ground 4 times. So out of the 4 games, they've gotten the best 4 times. They're both first-year players.
That's unreal. That's so good.
Good on you, Hannah. Good on you, Emily. Big kudos to you. And then Jamie Brown for Marambina was their best player. I think she kicked 2 goals for them and was quite dominant in the midfield.
Beautiful. So South Yarra played Hallam this week. South Yarra got up. So they kicked 5 goals, 10-40 and defeated Hallam 4 goals, 3-27. Scores were level at 3-quarter time, but South Yarra were too strong in the last quarter. Camille King was best for South Yarra, and Jess Wilkins and Jessie Wilkinson were the standouts for Hallam.
Next, a couple of names that sound very similar. Jess Wilkins and Jessie Wilkinson.
Yes. Like it's like a son. It's like a son on the end.
I'm actually really impressed you got that out without stumbling.
I'm actually really proud of myself.
Go, Geordie!
Easy last names.
And in the final game for Div 2 this week, Doveton Eagles was defeated by Lindale. So Lindale were quite the strong team this year. I think they're the ones to watch out for. So Doveton Eagles kicked 3 goals, 7-25 at their home ground, and Lindale kicked 14 goals, 9-93. So quite a big win. Lindale's Alicia Thorne, who's ex-Morty, so she kicked 7 goals that day. It's a shame to lose her.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's kicking 7
Good
goals.
on you, Thorny. Golden boot never left when you went to went to Queensland. And Harmony Thomas was the best on ground for Doveton.
It's going to be interesting when it gets down to finals time to see how Lindale and Endeavour Hills match up.
I don't think there's really any competition, to be honest.
As in, like, Endeavour Hills or...
Endeavour Hills 2 v Lindale.
Who do you think will win?
Lindale.
Really?
Easy.
Okay. Okay.
I hope not. I don't know.
No,
I don't have any preference.
I hope they do too, but, you know, it'll be
I hope someone can snag Lindale this year. I think that getting Thorny is a huge win, like huge, 7 goals.
Yeah.
Huge win.
That's true. That's true.
So, they're going to be hard to beat.
Just want to give a big shout out to the team at Bendigo Bank Caulfield Park for their support to the GameFace Women's Footy show coverage.
So 80% of all Bendigo Bank's profits are given back to the local community. So if you'd like to show your support, just head down to Bendigo Bank and switch your banking over now.
All right, so I know you've got some finds for the week, Gabs.
Yep.
Do you want to share?
Sure.
Off you go.
So in the first quarter, again, in our team, our game against Marambina, I went down for the ball. Megan went down for the ball. My big head, I've got a very big head. My beanie's covering half of it, so it was huge. And she collided with me. It was very star days, so she went to hospital that night.
Yes, she walked past me and said bye.
Yeah. Mild concussion, had to take it light on in terms of exercise for the week, which is a shame because she's got a marathon coming up this weekend. So.
Oh, is that why she's not playing this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I thought she was just taking a holiday or something.
So I copped a fine for injuring a teammate. I also copped a fine for copping a ball to the face. It wasn't in stupidity. The opposition kicked it straight into my schnog.
I didn't know whether you were crying or what you were doing.
I was just checking. I was checking for blood up my nose.
I was telling you, Mum, she's fine. I was like, oh, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine.
Yeah.
And I saw you bending over. I was like, oh, no, she's fine.
You hurt. But I was all right. I kept playing. So I copped a fine for a Falcon, and so did Slater, who was the best on ground girl. So she copped a Falcon as well.
I didn't see her Falcon.
A couple out on the fulls, a couple of throws. So those sorts of fines came through. How about you?
No, I don't think I have anything. We did have a milestone on the weekend though. So Taryn McGraw, she's like my little sister. She's been playing with Bentley for the 3 years we've had a team, and she kicked her very first goal on the weekend. So I probably got a fine because I started bawling my eyes out on the sideline because I was so proud. Everyone's like, "Why are you crying?" I was like, "I'm just so proud of her." And like she was like, she couldn't look at me. She's like, "I can't look at you," because I'll start crying. But like everyone, had a bit of tears. So.
What position does she normally play?
She plays in the forward line.
Oh, okay.
But she's literally got like the shortest. Like she's got the shortest. She's tiny.
Yeah.
And she got the shortest kick in the team. But I'm just, it's the best kick I've ever seen her do in her life. Like, she, one of our girls shepherded for her, and she ran straight to goal. She's like, I'm not going to miss. And I was just like, yeah, no, it was awesome. So, well done, Toby.
I was there. I didn't see the celebration. I must have been paying attention to that.
So, this got sent in to me today. This is an Endeavour Hills girl, Bridget, I believe, and I believe it was from last weekend's game.
So, at training last night, we did a bit of a tackling drill. And this video was taken by our coach of Mia Smith. So, sorry Mia, but we're premiering.
That's got her.
Yeah, Mia's poor face.
Kind of reminds me of the Sydney Hawks game on the weekend when Callum Sinclair tripped over his own feet and knocked himself out.
Poor fella.
I just remember him on the sideline like, what happened?
Yeah. No,
I'm pretty sure I've seen some footage of you tripping your own feet though.
Yes. We don't have to show that on the show.
No, I think we do. I think we definitely do.
I think it was actually against Bentley.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was 2 years last year?
No, I feel like it was like the last game we played against you guys last year when we were trying to make it into finals, but you beat us and knocked us out of the finals.
Yeah, Morty. But yeah, I tripped over my own feet. And I mentioned a bit earlier that I got a fine for giving Megs a concussion. Well, in the process, I also gave her a busted lip. So here's a nice photo of her. And Claire Webster sent us an updated photo of a bruise that developed from last week's, like 2 weekends ago.
Oh, shit.
So this is, she had her year 10 formal.
Looks like a bit of a love heart.
Not year 10, year 12. She's a bit older than that. She had a year 12 formal on Friday night, missed the game.
I hope she was wearing a long dress.
She wasn't. She was wearing had a long tail, but it was quite short. And her photos, you can just see these big old bruise on her thigh.
No.
It just shows how tough she is.
That's not what you want for your photos, though.
I love it. It shows a bit of character.
Make sure you send in your best bruises, money's teammates, best spray tans, shooters, kits and tattoos. Also, rumours and funniest finds to GameFace, SFNL Women's Football Group, and we'll feature the best ones on the show. Yeah, and make sure you download the GameFace app. It's the place to go for all your latest in women's footy content. All right, games this week. We already know you're scared to play Oakley, so who else is playing? Yeah, so East Brighton are versing Clayton, Endeavour Hills are versing Lyndhurst, and yeah, we're versing Oakley. I think it'll be a very, very close game this week. Oakley and you? Yeah, I think... when and where? So we're playing, I think 9:30 at their home ground. The good thing about that is though, our boys are actually playing against Oakley this week at their home ground as well. So we're all playing at the same. Oh, that's great. Yeah, the same ground. I didn't actually realise until I read the fixture, but which is awesome. So hopefully a couple of the boys get down to, watch us instead of I'm sure they not coming down. But I think this week's game is going to be a tough one for us. East Brighton and Clayton shouldn't be too unevenly matched. Seeing how Clayton played against you on the weekend, if they can just convert. You know what they've got the same amount of legs, as in ability to run. So I think got 2 legs, Dottie. No, well, as in running momentum. They're both probably as fit as each team probably as fit as the other. So I think that'll be a pretty even game. Stop it. Anyway. In Div 2 this week, we've got Dubston Eagles against South Yarra, Lindale against Endeavour Hills. So that's the one that, that'll be a good game. Is one to watch out for. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how the results come through. But my prediction is Lindale should smash it. I hope they do, but I think it'll be a good game. Yeah. I might actually try and get down to that game. I'll okay. If I've got some time. You can tell us about it next week. Yeah. I might actually get down to that game. And we're up against Hallam at Hallam's home ground on Sunday at 12 o'clock. So if you're there or if anyone watching the video is around, come down and give it a watch. I think it should be pretty even. I hope we win. We beat South Yarra and South Yarra beat Hallam
So,
Oh. We should.
yeah, but it's not really working like that in Div 2 at the moment.
No.
People are dropping people down from Div 1 teams, and I don't know how I don't have a Div 1 team, but it's really hard to predict how these games are going to turn out.
Yeah, I feel like
we were very confident coming up against Murrumbeena. And
it was a draw.
There was actually 4 goals in the first 15 minutes. We each got like 2 goals straight away, and then
Yeah,
it was
crazy.
really slow thereafter.
Yeah, crazy.
But yeah, we'll see how we go.
Gabby and I will be back next week for more SFNL women's footy content.
We'd like to thank the team at Bendigo Bacon Caulfield Park again. They're the reason we can bring you this show, so make sure you get down there and support them.
Get your game face on.
Get your game face on.